In the last video, we discussed poem first. In this video, we will discuss poem 4 by Tito Mukhopadhyay. As we know, Mukhopadhyay has represented autism in his poem as a different way of thinking and experiencing the world. Now let's move forward and begin poem 4. The poet tries to think blue, but instead he ends up thinking black. Here, the blue stands for calm and positive thoughts, and black represents negative or disrupting thoughts. This shows a lack of control over his own thinking, which leads to frustration. Autism is shown as a condition where thoughts may feel uncontrollable and overwhelming. The poet feels frustrated because this happens repeatedly. He feels helpless because he cannot stop these unwanted thoughts. The poet spins his body physically. Spinning is a coping mechanism to deal with frustration and confusion. Spinning helps calm his mind. It creates a sense of balance or harmony in his thoughts. Physical movement helps regulate his mental state. The poet compares spinning to a centrifuge, a machine that spins to separate things. He imagines spinning as a way to remove negative thoughts. This is a scientific metaphor showing how he tries to push away disrupting thoughts. Faster spinning helps him remove negative thoughts more quickly. The poet connects physical speed with mental relief. He continues spinning until all the negative thoughts disappear. He wants complete mental peace and calmness. After spinning to push away negative thoughts, the poet spins the other way and imagines drawing calm and positive thoughts into his mind. The poet uses movement deliberately to manage his thoughts. Spinning becomes a way of restoring calmness and balance. The speed of spinning controls how calm he feels. Faster spinning means more peace, slower spinning means less. The poet feels that he can regulate his emotion through physical movement. The poet compares himself to a fan that spins. A fan moves air when it rotates, just as he moves thoughts when he spins. This simile shows how naturally and mechanically spinning works for him. When he stops spinning, he feels like his body falls apart or loses order. This does not mean literally breaking apart, but feeling disorganized or out of control. Without spinning, he loses the sense of unity and calm. After spinning, it is hard for him to regain balance and control. He struggles to feel whole again. This shows the difficulty of returning to calmness once it is lost. These lines show that spinning is a self regulating behavior for the poet. It helps him removing negative thoughts, which is represented by the color black, bring in calm thoughts, which is represented by the color blue, and maintaining control over his mind and body. When spinning stops, he feels disorganized and fragmented, which shows how important movement is for his sense of stability. Why this poem is important? Because the poet describes his own thoughts and feelings, especially how he struggles with unwanted thoughts and uses spinning to calm himself. This helps readers see autism as a lived experience, not as a medical condition. Many people think repetitive movements like spinning are meaningless or strange. The poem shows that spinning actually has a purpose. It removes negative thoughts, it brings calm thoughts, and it creates harmony in the mind. This challenges stereotypes about autism and shows how such behavior help with self-control and emotional balance. The poet explains how his thoughts feel disorganized and how spinning helps him feel whole again. This shows that autistic individuals have a rich inner life and emotional depth, even if they express it differently. Now let's discuss literary techniques. Um, Blue symbolizes calm thoughts, and black symbolizes disrupting thoughts, and spinning symbolizes control and balance. Metaphor: centrifuge away compares spinning to a machine. Body scatters suggest emotional or mental disorganization. Spinning creates a visual image. Pull the blue thoughts creates a visual image of drawing calmness inward. Body scatters creates an image of falling apart. There is a contrast in the poem. The first one between blue and black, and second one spinning and stopping. Mukhopadhyay presents autism as a different but valid way of being in the world, making his poetry an important contribution to disability studies. So that's all for today. Subscribe for more such videos.